Good morning, and thank you everyone for being here. I was commenting it's actually a pretty nice day to do this for August. So I'm Eric Gerard. I'm the board chair for the Partnership for a Healthy Lincoln, and that's, I guess, what makes me qualified to be speaking today. I'd like to welcome everyone, especially our honored guests, Mayor Beitler, representatives from the Parks and Rec Department, Belmont community, and of course our wonderful donors who we'll talk about here in a little bit. We've asked Mayor Beitler to help us celebrate this occasion, the groundbreaking ceremony for the first ever Streets Alive community development project, with a few remarks. And so at this point I'd like to invite Mayor Beitler up to give us those remarks.
Thank you. Hey, good morning everybody. You feeling good this morning, I hope? You should be. What a great project. What a great connections taking place here that hopefully we can continue to build upon in the future. Thank you, Eric. And I want to thank you all for being here this morning to break ground on what we're calling the Belmont Outdoor Living and Learning Center. And it's characterized as an outgrowth of the annual Streets Alive Outdoor Movement Festival. It's all starting to fit together here. The Partnership for a Healthy Lincoln's 8th annual festival is coming up Sunday, September 23rd. And for the second year now, the Belmont neighborhood will be the host for this fun and free family event. As you know, Streets Alive is a festival of one day every year when we invite everybody out to play in the streets. Thousands have enjoyed this fun family event over the years. It's exciting that the impact of the festival will now be felt all year long through the Belmont Outdoor Living and Learning Center. This project again demonstrates the power of community partnerships. And I want to thank the Parks and Recreation Department, the Partnership for a Healthy Lincoln, Rob Ronner and his group that have done so much over the years, and all those who are making this investment in a key Lincoln neighborhood. The realtors, the Kiwanis clubs, NeighborWorks, our partnership with LPS continues here on these grounds. The center structure will serve as an outdoor classroom for the Belmont schools, for the preschools, for the community learning center. It will also provide additional outdoor program space for the recreation elements for the community generally and for the senior centers, as well as outdoor meeting space for just neighborhood families and businesses, organizations, and faith communities. So it's a great little project with broad appeal, and I just want to say congratulations to everybody who's been involved and has been a part of it. Events like Streets Alive help demonstrate our commitment to making Lincoln one of the healthiest communities in the country, and we continue to work towards that objective of being the healthiest community in the country. Community projects like the new Belmont Outdoor Center help make the community healthier by supporting active outdoor living and promoting neighborhood vitality, engagement, and neighborhood safety. We also want to remind everybody today why Streets Alive is so special. Nearly 2 miles of streets from Belmont Elementary School to Max E. Roper Park will be closed to traffic. More than 100 exhibitors will provide free health, education, and support resources. The event also includes music and dance and art and sports, demonstrations of one type or another, join-in fitness classes, and fresh produce is provided here and there along the way, along the entire route. Those attending are encouraged to walk, to bike, or to skate the route. The event is family, child, pet, and wheelchair friendly. In short, Streets Alive is a great way to bring the community together, to celebrate healthy lifestyles, to encourage healthy lifestyles by encouraging people to get out and get moving. So we hope to see everybody out on the street September 23rd, and we invite the entire community to join us on that day to cut the ribbon on the new outdoor education center. So once again, congratulations to everybody involved, and thank each and every one of you for being a part of such a positive community project. It's things like this that make Lincoln an ever increasing fun and positive place to live, work, and play. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Beitler, and thanks for being a champion on so many of these issues. It's important to us for Partnership for a Healthy Lincoln and our board. As Mayor referenced, the power of community partnerships is important to us as a Partnership for Healthy Lincoln. The Streets Alive Belmont Community Development Project has happened because of so many of those partnerships, and one of them we're about to hear from is the Lincoln Parks and Recreation Department. So I'm about to welcome up Lynn Johnson. I did want to share one story about Lynn. I was past him on the street the other day with my daughter, and we said hi and talked a little bit, and then my daughter said, "Who's that?" And I said, "Lynn Johnson. He runs the Parks and Rec Department here in Lincoln." So she figured out he runs the parks. Oh, so he's the mayor's boss? I said, "No." So Parks and Rec is very important. Right. Parks and Rec is very important to all of us adults, but even more so, I think, to the youth, and Lynn does a great job. So I'll welcome Lynn up now for that.
Thanks, Eric. The answer to that question is no. I'd like to welcome everybody to Belmont Park this morning. Eric, thank you for that Norse breeze. That's about as good as it gets on an August day. Every year, Lincoln Parks and Recreation is part of the Streets Alive Planning Committee. As a committee member, we work with the Partnership for a Healthy Lincoln, neighborhood stakeholders, the City Public Works and Utilities Department, and the Lincoln Police Department to help plan the Streets Alive Festival, which moves to a new neighborhood every 2 years. When Partnership for a Healthy Lincoln proposed the idea of a neighborhood project that would support active living and promote neighborhood vitality, the committee surveyed neighborhood stakeholders for ideas. The stakeholders chose a covered shelter for Belmont Park, which will be right here. They could serve as an outdoor classroom, as the mayor said, expand outdoor programming for several organizations, and offer additional meeting space for the whole neighborhood. This shelter is part of a master plan for Belmont Park that was developed a few years ago through a community engagement process, and we're excited to have the opportunity to complete one more element of that community vision for Belmont Park. Belmont Park is exactly what we believe all Lincoln Parks should be, a place that brings neighbors together to enjoy the outdoors and support healthy lifestyles. Belmont Park is a neighborhood hub surrounded by homes, close to businesses and churches, and to adjacent schools, community and recreation, and senior centers. Visible from the street, this new shelter offers a safe and convenient location in the heart of the Belmont community for everyone to enjoy, and we are very pleased and happy to be part of it. Thank you for the opportunity this morning.
Thanks, Lynn. Thanks for your partnership. Next up, I'm going to talk Belmont schools, preschools, and community learning centers all play very important roles in making this community and the neighborhood vital and healthy. They've also been great partnerships in Streets Alive in the past, and again this year, and the community development project that we're all here for. So next up, I'd like to welcome Ken Rosenthal, principal of Belmont Elementary, to the podium. Thanks, Ken.
Thank you, Eric. I am thrilled to be here today and very thankful and appreciative of this project. At Belmont Elementary, we know that children learn better when they are healthy and fit. We are dedicated to not only educating our children, but teaching them that a healthy and active lifestyle and good nutrition helps them to become healthy and successful adults. Being a part of Streets of Life has given us one more way to encourage our students and their families to get out, to get active, and to enjoy time together outdoors. The new outdoor center lets a little bit of Streets Alive continue to always be a part of Belmont. We look forward to sharing it with our neighbors. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim. Last, we're to the thank yous now. So on behalf of Partnership for a Healthy Lincoln, we had a board meeting yesterday, and we got a really nice update, and our whole board is very excited about this project, and I see some members here today. So we want to thank the people and the organizations that have provided both the project and financial support that have made this groundbreaking possible. First, many thanks to the Streets Alive Planning Committee and the Belmont Neighborhood Organization for their commitment, time, and support. And of course, thank you to the residents of the Belmont neighborhood and for their hospitality as hosts of Street Alive. We're really excited about that. A special and resounding thanks to our wonderful donors who I'm about to list off, without whom this could not have been possible. So our platinum sponsors are the Lincoln Parks and Recreation Department and the Lincoln Parks Foundation, the Nebraska-Iowa Kiwanis Club, and the Sunrise Northeast Lincoln Center, Capital City, and then Cornhusker Lincoln Kiwanis Clubs. Thank you to them. Our gold sponsor, which is Lincoln Concrete Specialists. Can clap for that. Our silver sponsors, the Realtors Association of Lincoln, and then NeighborWorks. Thank you. Our bronze sponsor is Wells Fargo. Thank you to Wells Fargo. And then our good neighbor sponsors, Costco, Cornhusker Bank, and of course our individuals through Give to Lincoln Day and Community Services Fund donors. Thank you. So thank you again. Thanks for being here today. Thank you all for partnering to make neighborhoods, families, and kids that much healthier. Please stay for pictures for those who are here. And now I'd like to invite Jim Dickey, representing the Kiwanis Clubs, Connie Burley, representing the Realtors Association of Lincoln, Mike Rankin, representing NeighborWorks, and then Dr. Bob Rauner, representing Partnership for a Healthy Lincoln. If you'll join me up at the podium, we're each going to grab a shovel and actually do the groundbreaking. Thank you again.